The realm of Etharis is one that is shrouded in darkness. Gods no longer rule over this plane of existence, and what now doesn't exist in the gods has manifested in horrors beyond people's regular comprehension. Empires wage war with each other, and within those empires, monsters wage war with mortals. We start our story in the Estoian Empire, a place where the sun no longer shines, a place that is ruled by a court of 7 vampires. To the far west of Estoia lays the city of Fallowheart, its last bastion of defense against the invading Burak Empire. But the Burak Empire is not Fallowheart's biggest enemy. Fallowheart is split between the provinces of Revo and Soma. Soma to the south is loyal to the Crimson Court. Revo to the north is rebellious, seeking to free the people of Estoia from the harsh rule of the Crimson Court. Fallowheart sits on the knife's edge of a civil war. One action from either side could turn the entire city into chaos. We start today in front of the Marla, Fallowheart's largest inn. It sits the busiest intersection in Fallowheart, typically a busy place of commerce and foot travel. Today stands still. Soma has set up the gallows in front of this Marla. For weeks, 3 bodies have hung from these gallows, decomposing and devoured from whatever rules the night. But today, there's more than 3 bodies. 3 prisoners, hands tied, on their knees, bags over their head. Behind them, 3 Soma guards. The one guard slams his spear on the ground and speaks out to the crowd that's not moving. There's no foot travel today. Everyone is silent, wondering what is happening here. The court doesn't typically do big public displays. When they take punishment from the citizens of Fallowheart, they do it privately, although everybody knows it's always a threat. The gallows have been used more as a symbolic sign of what can happen when people go against the rule of the court. So for them today to take 3 prisoners and draw a crowd, something different is happening. The guard speaks up. Today, the court will show the people of Fallowheart who rules this city. Those who wish to tip the scales of power away from the court will be met with swift punishment once and only once. Today, prisoners guilty of espionage and murder, the court has deemed a blood tax. These 3 will pay with their blood at the decree of the court, taken by the court. And before he can even finish that last word, feathers from this decrepit well that sits in front of these gallows, as an owl flies out of this well. This beautiful, giant, dark brown with green strips flies towards the gallows. And then a tall, pale woman wearing long, green garbs, hair tied up. Today's blood tax will be taken by none other than the Countess Renata Dolores. These 3 will pay with their blood for their crimes against the court. The Countess Renata walks up towards these prisoners, smiling at the guard. And it will be the last time they pay. Please, do show me what I'll be having today. As she walks up back here, the 3 guards approach the prisoners. Oh, please do hurry. I cannot wait to see what I'll be having today. In the distant, every day at noon, 3 bells. But before we hear that 3rd bell, suddenly, as these bags are ripped off the prisoners' heads, Nymera, you're no longer here. You are somewhere else. You're not in this same consciousness. You wake up on a bed surrounded by a vast magical plane. Would you like to introduce us to Nymera?
Hey, what you see for Nymera is about a 8 foot tall, uh, woman with a almost feline-like appearance. She has long silver white hair that goes down to the past her, the middle of her back. Kind of tousled, very chaotic looking. Her whole body is covered in what looks like little stars, um, that seem to just sparkle all over her, um, and with little kind of what looks like markings around her that are slightly darker than her tint, than her skin. Um, and what she is wearing is just a sheer uh, silk cloth, just covering what needs to be covered. But yeah, that is Nymera.
Nymera, this is a place you don't recognize, but yet somehow does feel familiar. Surrounded by you are trees and broken furniture. It smells almost sweet in here. There's clothing that seems mismatched, like somebody didn't know what would fit them. But on the far side, facing this bed, is a mirror. But in this mirror, you don't see a reflection. You see somebody running through a dark, foggy woods. And this mirror is beckoning out to you to reach out and touch it.
um, I will kind of slowly sit out from the bed, trying to place the things I'm seeing, but not quite sure. I will go over to the mirror and reach back and touch the
When you
reflection.
touch this mirror, you're suddenly sent into these woods. You don't have control over your body. It feels like you're reliving a memory, but it's not yours. In these woods, somebody is running. There's panicked breath, and they're throwing gear off them. A soldier from you don't know where, but they are running from something. Behind them, you hear shrieks of a horse as it's taken away into the woods. They're too afraid to look back. They just keep running, throwing off what gear they can. They throw off a shoulder pad. You see a black and yellow bird on it, but only for a brief moment. They keep sprinting, twigs snapping as they're just doing anything to get away from whatever's chasing them. As they run, you can see in the distance, a small hut. Warmth in the window, a small pillar of smoke coming from the back. Somebody's there. A glimmer of hope. They run to this door. They bust it in. They turn around, slam the door, lean up against it. Somebody walks into the room. An older woman. Oh my. You're certainly far from home. Please help. Please help me. Please. A smile, a comforting, a welcoming smile falls across this woman's face. It's okay, dear. You'll find no pain here. She gestures her towards the fire. This scout, this individual that you've been seeing, takes off their helmet. Beautiful, long brown hair, gorgeous blue and pink eyes. They go and they sit by the fire. The lady goes, "Just wait. I'll be right back." A few moments go by. The lady comes back. A small mug, steaming. She leans over and hands it to the woman. "Take this now, sweetie. This will help calm you down." The scout takes it, still trembling, but easing up a little bit. The woman walks over to the door slowly. Locks it gently and approaches the woman sitting by the fire. The woman reaches behind her and grabs something stashed behind her back. She kneels down next to where this scout is sitting, strokes her hair. "Oh my, you young ladies have such beautiful hair these days." She grabs a little bit and goes, "But that's not what I need from you." It's a sickle straight through this scout's neck. Her body thumps over in front of the fire, head held up only by the hair that this woman is holding. The woman lets out a sigh, walks back into the other room, uncovers a rug, lifts up a hatch, a basement. She walks downstairs. A small laboratory, some old medical equipment, broken glass, and a coffin filled with dirt. She lays the head on the table, grabs a couple scalpels, and carefully pries out the eyeballs. She puts them on the table, grabs the head, walks back upstairs, unlocks the door, throws the head out, drags the lifeless body, throws it out, locks the door again. You hear monsters in the night taking whatever scraps they can. She walks back downstairs. She brings herself to this casket, wipes off a bit of dirt, only digging maybe an inch or so, revealing a face, a lifeless face without eyes. Carefully, she inserts these eyeballs into this body and carefully covers it back up again. She now reaches under the casket and pulls out a small box, unlatches it. A vial, shimmering viscosity like blood, but not normal blood, something different. She grabs a crystal shard as well, pops open this vial, grabs the crystal shard and slices her hand, pouring her blood into this vial, swirling it to mix it. The vial turns black. She walks over to the body, carefully, with her finger, draws a rune in this dirt, pours this now black, thick liquid, filling the trenches that she has dug. After vitam, vita me. After vitam, vita me. As this black liquid starts to boil and seeps into the dirt. After vita me. Silence. And then suddenly, a gasp. But you're not here again. You're back at the gallows. And you're staring at the same eyeballs that you just saw as you stare at Cherry as Countess Renata Dolores' mouth is currently clamped onto Cherry's neck. Cherry, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh my god!
I told you we get a couple oh my gods out of this.
It is. Bro, I'm stunned. Okay. Cherry's a bit on the shorter side. Much shorter than Nymira. She's around 5'4". Her hair is this dull gray, and her clothing is modest but impeccable. Her eyes are a beautiful pink melting into blue, aside from the fact that her left eye is shattered. It looks shattered. And she has, where you can see when it peeks out from between the cuts in her clothing, you can see scars and stitches on the joints and also on her neck, somewhere here on the chest, and right here, looking like a face transplant scar. And you can hear a soft hum coming from her chest. At least I think it would be a much louder hum right now, as I'm here. Yeah.
All right.
Question: Who? I'm seeing this from just an outer perspective, like from nobody's eyes, particularly, just like a.
You're seeing a memory of a part of Cherry.
Oh.
Cherry. Countess Renata is a renowned vampire, one of the 7 members of the Crimson Court. And she is currently trying to kill you. As she releases your neck, she stands back briefly, but there's no blood. The man that was to your left is currently blood gushing from him, bloodshot eyes, about to die. But she got nothing from you. She doesn't look happy about this, and she goes back and bites harder. But this time, she does get something. And she pulls back, and this black liquid drips from her mouth. And you just hear, fascinating. That's... Maggots start eating away at her mouth. Impossible. She starts to stumble forward as maggots they're just pouring out of her mouth and just almost devouring her whole. And in this moment, somebody pops out from under the gallows. Cherry! No! Somebody you recognize. He shoves Renata out of the way, wielding a short sword. He stabs the guard. He turns around. Ira! Now! You hear as 2 firebolts come from the crowd, hitting these 2 Soma guards on the left. Straight in the chest. They just burn from the chest and fall. Dead. And in the crowd, Ira, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so this is Ira. At first glance, she sort of appears to be an elven woman. She's around 5'6". She's got the pointy elven ears. She's got a face where you can't really discern her true age. She's got brown hair with a little bit of a bang. She has piercings on her ears, rings on her fingers, bright green eyes. Although she does not appear to be fully corporeal. Part of her face, part of her body appear to be almost translucent, shifting with blue and purple hues, almost as if you were looking at a galaxy. Those parts also on her face appear skeletal, her hand appears skeletal. Although if you were to reach out and touch her, she would be solid, although maybe a little cold. And that's Ira.
Thank you. As Ira takes out the two guards on the left, Milo runs up and stabs this main guard captain. Oh, he staggers back. And he looks down at you, Chair, and he's like, oh, hope you didn't miss me. What everyone else sees is this tall man, masked. Cherry, you recognize the voice, but other than Ira, he seems to be there to help you. He has a very familiar weapon. He cuts your hands free. He looks over at Nymira and cuts her hands free. He hands you your weapon. Thought you might want this.
I'm still absolutely stunned by this whole situation. Like, you came for me?
Of course. Wasn't going to forget about you.
Even after you? And I kind of trail off, still in shock, still looking around at the now dead guards, at the whatever's happening to the Countess.
So, currently the Countess is still just stumbling and dissolving. She turns around, hoping to do one last thing, and she casts a spell, Emilo. She turns to him, taking like a little bit of blood off her arm, makes a motion and binds his two hands, and he's bound, and then the blood just right into the platform, and he's stuck there. He's given you the weapon. Nymira, he's unbound you. As he unbounds you and you pull your hands forward, a glaive manifests in your hands. And even though he's still bound, he's not done. Look at what these evil monsters do to us. If you stand with Ravo, make your stance now. The guard behind him, even though he was just recently stabbed, has kind of regained his composure, grabs his spear. Heathens! Traitors! And takes a lunge towards Milo. But before he can reach there, two shots pour from the crowd. Straight into his skull. Estelle, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh my god, okay. From the crowd, you see this tall, really ethereal striking figure. She's got fair skin. She's got like this dirty blonde hair. Long, it sweeps back in side bangs. She's got this mask on her face. A very similar brass to the brass prosthetics on her left hand from the elbow down and her legs from the knees down. She's got this cutesy outfit on, like it's got trinkets on it. It's got like cute drops like flowers on it. She's very, very glammed up, and from the smoke, like you see smoke coming out of the barrel of her gun, and the one that she's holding in her hand right now is very, like, it looks like very ethereal, very, kind of something otherworldly about it, and there's kind of something otherworldly about her as she's pointing her barrel down and staring down that captain.
As the guard takes these two shots, falls back, lifeless, laying there with this decaying body. As he falls, a limb falls off of this hung body from weeks ago. His blood pools out, adding to the stains of blood on this platform. The crowd now has kind of, for roleplay sake, this is a very busy square. And what people were watching, standing silent, waiting to see what was happening today, is now chaos. And they're splitting away from Renata. They don't know what is happening. Feathers are starting to, it's dripping blood, feathers. And in the last moment before she can reach, she back into an owl, down into this well. As she does that, Milo's arms unshackle. And he looks down at you, Cherry and Nymira, and he's like, grab them. We need to go to the alley. We have to get to the cathedral now. Whatever happened today is going to set this place ablaze. War is happening now in Fallowheart, and we need to get to the cathedral. It's the only place that's safe for us. So as you guys all start to run, do any of you not follow?
They just saved her life. She going right with him.
I'm very, very much close to Milo right now.
Ira, you know that Milo instructed you to help him at noon today at the Gallows. He offered you a reward, and he said, if anything happens, escape through the alley on the east as you guys begin to run this way. What there was a small fish vendor here steps out, a Dhampir of the court. He looks at you and just smiles. Oh, the court will reward me so greatly for bringing you in. And even though there's chaos all around, you hear this hum, this song floats through the air, and he becomes very disoriented. And he looks around, he turns around, then turns back to you, and as he does, a card splits him right in between the eyes. And as you look up to your right, standing crouched on a rooftop, Verena, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody?
Yeah, so Rena she's crouched on the roof. She looks very comfortable up here. She has sort of a very pale, almost grey tone to her skin. Her hair is dark and basically black. Her clothes, they look clean enough that they would pass inspection by a guard, but not so clean that she would blend in with any kind of noble society. She is staring down this Dhampir with a very, very distasteful look. In her hand, from where the card just flew, is a deck of cards that she's sort of just playing with. Just different tricks, throwing them up, down, or into someone's skull.
All right, awesome. Now, Verena, they look up and see you, a Dhampir, but just killing another Dhampir, a bit confused. Dhampirs are kind of what they would associate as agents of the court. You see this group moving this way. Are you looking to join them? Are you looking to follow them?
I think seeing them openly attack the Soma guards and a member of the court themselves, I would sort of follow closely, but not too closely. Likely, if possible, watching them and staying on the roofs to follow them.
Okay. The rest of you, Milo looks back. Come on, everyone, this way to the cathedral. You all start to run to the east. Some of you would know from living in Fallowheart for some time that from the Marla, the cathedral is east and a bit north. It's not a terribly far run, but right now, a direct route on main roads might be a bit difficult because word of what has just happened is going to spread quick, and whatever agents of Soma and of the Crimson Court's rule are going to do everything in their power to make sure that you do not reach that cathedral. As you make it out of this alleyway, you travel a little bit more with no issues. Milo kind of taking you through back roads that he would have known from his days of thieving, knowing different pathways to not be seen by the authorities of Fallowheart. As he's leading, he's like, come on, the gate's right there. We just got to get through that. He slides down these stairs, and as he does, you just hear him go, fuck! You see a notorious member of the Crimson Court's army. 3 vampire berserkers wielding long swords, standing guard at the gates of the cathedral. Now, if you guys want, I'll let you approach like a little bit more, but then we'll be rolling initiative.
Right there.
And just so you know, this is about a 10-foot wall from this side. So these stairs would cover about 10 feet. So these guys are below. And then you could... The wall's about 3 feet high as well. All right.
Easy.
Everybody please roll initiative.
Oh gosh, first roll.
Cherry, what'd you roll?
An 11.
Ira.
I got a nat 20 plus 7.
Estelle.
So I rolled a 21.
Nymira.
22.
And Verena.
13.
13.
Yeah,
Damn, I rolled the lowest.
it's okay.
Honestly, no, that's tracks. That's tracks.
Ira, you are up first.
Okay. I am going to move over to where the wall's 3 feet.
Sure.
You said?
Yep.
Over here? All right. And then I'm going to cast a firebolt at the berserker.
Oh, let me label them.
All right. So for berserker 1, does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Then for my bonus action, I'm going to activate my innate
Okay.
sorcery, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay, cool. Estelle, to you.
I think it should actually be Nymira. I think she rolled a 22 and I got a 21.
Nymira.
Okay. I'm going to go down the stairs. It's
Okay.
35 feet. I have 30 feet, but 10 feet of reach. So I'm gonna go basically down to the very bottom of the stairs. Ooh, wrong button. Right here. And Berserker. Yep. I'm also gonna go after Berserker 1, and I'm going to attack with my glaive. Where the? So many buttons. And just go to fucking slash that bitch.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
That misses. Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Still
Are you sure
Still
it misses
just
it?
a bit dazed, confused, not knowing what the fuck is happening. You, from whatever you just saw and whatever you just experienced, you go to swing at this guy and you just dink, right into the corner of this wall at the edge of the stairs here.
That's rude.
Because
That'll be my turn.
All right. Estelle, to you.
All right. I'm going to. Can I see Berserk? Can I see them from here? Or do I need to move closer to the wall? Probably need to
From
move-
there, you'd probably need to move a little bit closer. Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, I'm going to get within vision.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to take 2 shots with my blunderbusses.
Okay.
So both at Berserker 1. This
Okay.
first attack going to be bad. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And then that's going to be 9 points of damage
On Berserker 1.
on Berserker 1, yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to strike again with my offhand. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Damn.
And then that's going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
And then that's going to be my turn.
Cool. That brings us to Milo, who is going to take out just a small lute. And he's going to just strum a couple times, and then on one last big strum, he's going to cast Cacophony at Berserker 1 and 2. And as this big last strum comes off this tiny little lute, this giant wave of thunder just shoots out. And both get knocked back 10 feet, and they both take 2d8 thunder damage. Not bad. They both take 12 damage.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Damn.
And then he's going to just move a little bit more towards Berserker 3. But that does bring us to the Berserker's turn. Berserker 1 is going to make a run towards you, Nymira. He is going to do a longsword attack. That is a 16.
Meets beats.
And you only take 6 slashing damage.
Anytime you say only take, I get so worried because you're like, it's only 27 damage.
Only 300 points of damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
With battlefield control
Okay.
to attack because he came within 5 feet of me.
Sure.
So I'm gonna fucking hit that bastard back.
Okay.
Maybe. Does oh well yeah. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Okie dokie. And then I will roll my d10. Ooh. He's gonna take 16 slashing damage.
Yeesh.
More than
He
Ira's HP.
yeah, he lets out this awful just yeah from that, and he's not done, and he's gonna now attempt to bite you.
Red.
He's into that. It's okay.
That is a dirty 20.
Why are you rolling decent? This is the wrong reckless. We're supposed to be ones here.
You take 5 piercing damage, and I need you to give me a DC 14 con save.
I rolled 19.
Okay, nice. He only gets the bit of the bite off. He isn't able to grab onto you long enough to deal any sort of necrotic damage or get anything back for himself. He just sits there and just at you. But that does bring us to Berserker 2, who's going to run up and bite Milo here. And that hits. So Milo takes 7 piercing damage, 2 necrotic damage, and the Berserker does heal that necrotic damage back. He's also going to take his sword and swing one-handed at Milo, but that is going to miss. But that does bring us now to Berserker 3, who's going to take his longsword in 2 hands and claw down at Milo. And miss. But is not thrilled about being trapped in this corner, and as a bonus action, Misty steps up behind Cherry.
Rude.
Damn it.
That brings us to Verena.
Okay. Well, I was already going to attack this guy, but he's just made it a lot easier. I am going to cast Deadly Deal, and I'm going to bring out my deck of cards that I previously threw into a man's face. Kind of shuffle them. You know that thing when people do the cards and they like go up in a thing? She's going to do that, and she's going to throw one of them out. And that is going to be 18 plus 5.
That'll hit.
23.
Yep, that'll do it.
Okay. Yay. I was very scared I was going to miss my first one. Okay.
Yeah, that would suck if you missed your first hit.
Yeah, imagine.
I'm rolling 1. Crazy.
Oh, I rolled 1 on the damage though, so he's going to take 1 force damage.
All right.
And then I think I'm going to stay up here. I like the roof.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Cool. That brings us to Cherry.
Seeing that Milo was bitten, she screams out, "No!" And despite the berserker Misty stepping right behind her, she's still gonna go down. So
Yeah, okay.
You
You
can
take an
roll an
opportunity attack
opportunity.
there.
yeah, I believe
That
I can
misses.
go right here.
Yep.
Amazing. And I'm going to try and attack Berserker 2.
Okay.
With my, my sword. Oh, that's not 20.
Nice. Are you using it
Damn.
as the
I'm using
singular?
it's singular.
Okay. So 8 plus your roll and modifier.
Mm-hmm. And also I have advantage on the roll, no? Because I mean, not on the roll, on sneak attack. I
Yeah,
have,
you get sneak attack
allies.
because
Yeah. Yep. That's gonna be 8 plus 4, 12 plus 5, 17 plus 10.
Nice hit.
And and I believe that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
On this turn.
That brings us back up to Ira.
I'm gonna move up a little bit, and I'm gonna hurl a Sorcerer's Burst at Berserker 3, and because of my innate sorcery, I have advantage on my attack roll.
Cool.
For that. Right, does a 21 hit?
21 does hit, yeah.
Okay. And then
Just barely.
this is gonna be thunder damage.
Okay.
And it's gonna be, and I rolled an 8, so that means I get to roll another D8
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, you can keep chaining that.
for this.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Up to your
Let's go.
proficiency bonus. You could get, I think, 3 8s, right?
Yeah, well, that's only a 5, so that's gonna be 13
Hey, that's
thunder damage.
nice.
Good.
And
for
that'll be my
cantrip.
turn.
Cool. That brings us to Nymera.
All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm gonna fucking slice the bitch. See if I can finish what I started.
You should roll a 1 right now. That'd be really funny.
Well, fuck you. I rolled a nat 20.
Let's go.
Nice.
Reverse psychology.
Let's fucking go.
What?
I love seeing the little
What?
splitty on top. It makes me happy.
It's on
means
Berserker
a 20.
1, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be 10 plus. Okay. Then I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1 on damage as well. Thanks, Matt. That's going to be 17.
If it makes you feel better, you get the first, how do you want to do this, of the campaign. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
go.
So
yeah, you guys fucked
I'm-
up this Berserker 1.
he started it.
And I go for 3.
Basically what I'm gonna do is the glaive is gonna kind of disappear and then reappear in my other hand as I slice across and his head comes off.
Nice. Cool.
So no head.
So no head.
Damn.
You just see Nymera, after the frustration of hitting the stone wall on her first swing, finally just kind of regathers herself, whips it back around, just as this berserker's as the head just falls off. The other 2 berserkers now just and that brings us to Estelle.
All right. I'm assuming Berserker 2 is taller than Cherry, as in I have line of sight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, plus you would be looking
Like,
down as
everything's
well.
taller than Cherry.
So-
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's where my next 2 shots are gonna go.
Where's the
so
baby?
first attack.
I'm 5'4".
Dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and then this guy's gonna take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'll take another shot with my offhand.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit,
That'll hit.
and then that's going to be another 4 damage.
Okay.
And as these bullets are flying by, like you kind of see like one just kind of like really light golden kind of light mote kind of whips by, and then the second one's like a very dark, like almost got like a red tint to it as these hit the berserker right in the face. And then yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Cool. Milo's turn now.
Get him, Milo.
He's gonna look at Berserker 2 and taunt it as a bonus action. Yeah, he does. He just looks at it and he's just like playing a little. He just like takes his little loot back out. And he's just like, "God, you're fucking hideous, aren't you?" And just Just now it has disadvantage on all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the start of Milo's next turn. For his actual attack, he's just going to make a melee attack with his short sword. That's a D12. That misses, but he gets to attack twice. That also misses. Okay. Just enjoying himself too much and making fun of these berserkers. He's unable to really focus, and it's just part of the taunt is to actually just miss them. You can't touch me. That brings us back to the berserkers. It is now Berserker 3's turn. Did not enjoy the poke damage from Verena and is going to...
Paper cuts hurt, okay?
Oh,
Exactly.
damage.
Misty steps up onto the roof now behind Verena and is going to make 2 attacks at you. The first one hits with a 21. This will be a long sword attack.
Does it though?
It does.
Sure.
Well,
That'll be 8 points of slashing damage to you. And then he is going to bite and lose his balance a little bit on a slanted roof. And the momentum of his big hitting you stumbles a little bit as he tries to bite and completely whiffs. Not even so fucking far away. And that'll end his turn. Berserker 2, not happy about the taunt. He is going to make these attacks at Milo with disadvantage. And that, okay, not even going to roll the second one. Jesus Christ. I've rolled like 5 2s this combat.
There they are.
Yeah.
There, finally. I was waiting for him.
Ugh. Yep, and misses on his bite attack as well. Does not enjoy the presence of Milo and will use his his Misty Step to get up
Who uses what now?
behind Estelle here. That'll
Oh,
bring
boy.
us to Verena.
I think I'm going to educate this man on what it means to actually bite someone.
Okay,
So I'm going to try and bite him.
sure.
And that is a 15. Thought it was 13. Plus.
15 hits.
Oh. I mean, if it's that. And that is 1d6. He's going to take 9 points of piercing damage, and I am going to get 9 points of temporary HP.
Nice.
And that, good sir, is how you actually bite someone.
Cherry, it is now your turn.
How hurt does Milo look?
You said Milo?
Yeah.
He's fine.
Okay.
A couple cuts. Nothing that he's, really worried about. Nothing that he hasn't gone through a couple times
Alright.
before.
Am I able to see? I want to shoot it with my short bow, but would I be able to see from where I'm standing?
Which one? I would say you could
Berserker
see.
2.
I would say you could probably see Berserker 3 from where you're at. But with
And I
like
could-
where you are now, like with this wall being here, like this is about like
Okay.
10 feet, and then like being back enough, I don't think you would be able to see it from your point of view. But this, standing on a rooftop, you would have line of sight
All right.
to 3.
Then I will do my best. And that's a 9. So it probably doesn't hit.
9 does
No,
not hit, no.
Yeah, it's okay.
Anything else on your turn?
I'm looking, and no, that's the end of my turn.
Ira, back to you.
Okay. I'll cast a firebolt at Berserker 2.
Sure.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right. And then that's gonna be 2 fire damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Nymera, to you.
All right. You said these walls are 3 feet right here?
So, yes, but like they're 3 feet if you're like standing up here. Down here, you're below. So it's about like if you're on this lower platform here, it's about 10 feet. If you're on the higher platform, they go up another 3 feet or so.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not that tall. I think I'll go ahead and go up the stairs.
Okay.
I have that adrenaline going, and let's see if I can make my way. So that's about 20 feet there, and I have 10 more. Yeah, I can make it to right here. Am I within range? I am. Awesome. I am going to slice with my glaive once again.
Okay.
I love having long range. It fell on the floor. Hold, please. That is a 18.
18 hits.
And then I need to just keep these out and stop putting them back and trying to be organized. Another fucking one. 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
To Berserker 2.
Cool. Anything else in your turn?
Nope.
All right. Estelle, to you.
Okay. As this berserker kind of pops up behind me, I'm just gonna turn around and be like, "Oh, you're a little close." And I'm going to cast Holy Word at him. So like right under, very like quietly under my breath, I just whisper like a celestial incantation, and that is going to be, oh yikes, 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Oh no. Seeing that does not work, I'm gonna be like, oh no.
Oh no.
Then I'm just gonna frantically like just point my offhand at him and shoot. I don't know if I get a disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon melee.
Unless you have a feat or anything.
I don't think I do. So I'll roll a disadvantage.
Okay.
I mean, that's not bad. 16.
16 hits.
Awesome. He's going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to. I should have done this before, but I think I'm just gonna take the opportunity attack to just get out of his range.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna move this way.
That is a 24.
That actually misses.
Oh, so awkward.
Just don't look at the AC on the cards. That's wrong, actually.
Right.
You take 10 slashing damage.
Damn.
Ouch.
They hit hard.
That hurts. Okay. And then I'm just gonna take my movement there. That's gonna be my turn.
All right, that brings us back to Milo, who's going to look down at Cherry and just be like, "You got this. I'm gonna head to the cathedral and make sure everything's okay." And he's gonna fuck off.
Oh, okay.
Bro.
Oh,
Thanks, I guess.
dude,
Hey, wait.
Cherry's
Turn
not
back.
holding this against him.
He'll just turn back and be like, "If the path ahead is not clear, I'll come back and let you know."
Okay.
Fucking-
Back.
fucking-
Cherry is like starry-eyed.
Never saw him again.
Hey.
Cherry is smitten.
That does bring us to Berserker 3, who took notes from Verena's biting and is going to bite back. I didn't take very
How
good notes.
Didn't take notes.
They slip again. They go to step to bite, and a shingle slides out from under them on this old rickety roof, and just and as it like kind of
Oh, we
falls,
first scream.
slides a little bit, it will make a slash at you with its long sword. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh no! Luckily, he is wielding it one-handed, so it's a D8. That is 15 points of slashing damage, and it's going to get off this roof.
Wait, before he does that,
Ooh,
I'm
yep.
going to use my ruthless response
Okay, cool.
to bite him again in return.
Got it. Is
And
that
that is a 16.
16 hits?
Bite first on the roof.
Okay, wait, I need to add my damage. What was the damage again? It was 15.
15, I believe.
Okay. Okay, so yeah. Okay, another. Sorry. I know what I'm doing, I swear.
You're good.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, and that's another 3 plus 4, 7 piercing damage
Nice.
on him. And I get some HP back. Oh, this bitch.
It was
I do
going
not
to
like this
move,
man.
and then you biting back at it. As he looks down to Cherry where he wants to go, he looks back to you after the bite and just... And he just stays right there next to you. Berserker 2 is going to attack Ira with a
I'm right
bite.
here.
That's a 2. And a longsword attack. That's an 18.
Yeah, I guess that hits.
And he's been wielding two-handed. That is 7 points of slashing damage or piercing damage. And again, it mainly kind of wants to get away from Nymera. She's
Aww.
been beating their ass. And it will
Go
Misty
back.
step
I just want to play.
away behind Estelle.
Ugh, again? This puppy dog thing's not cute.
Verena, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay, I'm tired of this biting, man. I'm just stabbing him.
I'm
Cool.
tired
Hopefully.
of it, Grandpa.
I'm tired of this grandpa.
Last 2 days.
Never mind, I'm not stabbing him. I rolled a 4.
Yeah,
It's 'cause
that
this-
misses.
These are the wrong dice, that's why.
Mm.
Jane, your dice are mean. But I am gonna use, because I forgot I had this since I had it last time. I am gonna do cast healing word on myself because
Okay.
I am
Yeah,
in
cool.
a little bit of pain. Which is 2d4. So
Counterspell. I'm kidding.
Mhm.
They don't know
Counterspell these
counterspell.
nuts.
I was like, from where?
Plus
The people who live in this building are
plus
really
3
sick of this whole fiddler on the roof
3.
thing going on, and one of them's just a mage and just like, shut up.
Shut the fuck up! 2, 8. Okay. So I get 8 points of health back.
Cool.
I know what I'm doing, I swear. That's my turn. I'm just failing to input things.
All right, Cherry, it's your turn.
I know what I'm doing, I
Uh,
swear.
Seeing that this person that has helped us with the damper before is badly hurt, I'm going to just stop breathing, steady my bow, and give myself advantage on this roll.
Cool.
That's a 16 on the die.
16 hits, and you can get sneak attack.
Yes. That's a 3 plus 4, 7. And 5, 12 points of damage.
Nice.
And that will be yes, that will be the end of my turn.
That brings us back to Ira.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
I'm gonna send 2 of the darts to Berserker 2 and 1 up to Berserker 3 on the roof.
Okay.
So the first one is gonna be 4 force damage. Second one's also gonna be 4 force damage, and the third one's gonna be 3 force damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Amira, your turn.
I think I'm gonna go help. How tall is the roof?
It's a solid like 12 feet up there.
I won't try and climb the roof.
I did this to myself.
But there would also be like there's an overhang. You know, it's not just like it's not like a flat wall. There's an overhang, so it'd be kind of tough to climb up and then reach back and then
I think we should test out those new rules you came up with. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna throw this motherfucker.
Okay.
Come on, guys, please, my mother.
You rolled a. You got a natural 20.
Natural 20. Yes.
And you rolled a 17. So all
Oh
right.
my-
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And so I can throw half the distance. So I mean, I just want to throw him off the ledge there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Here.
gonna fucking pick his ass up and yeet. Yep. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna kind of go by Estelle and be like, excuse me, and just pick him up. Whee! Bye. And it'll take it's just my bludgeoning damage, right?
Yeah.
6 points of damage.
So like right here.
Or yeah, I just want to throw him off the ledge, unless it's I don't know, not 20. Yeah, no, it's not. It's
It was
check.
the nat 20 was a strength check. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
Great.
You made the rules.
Wonderful. Yeah. Somebody forced me to make them.
I just highly suggested you do it because I went to do it often.
Estelle, it's your turn now.
Yeah, no, I kind of I see that happen and I'm like, oh, wow, that's it's quite an arm you got there. Anyways, thanks. And I'm going to
I have 2 arms actually.
right. And I'm gonna turn and shoot at Berserker 2 with my main hand.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
That certainly hits.
All right, and then he's going to take 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot him again with my offhand.
Okay. That'll hit.
God damn.
28. Okay.
Oh my damn, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you roll damage, how do you want to do this?
Let's go.
So yeah. So he as he's like kind of flying off the roof still, like not fully like on the ground. I'm just gonna send like just 2 quick like pew pew right through like the back of his head, and then like he's already dead when he lands.
Nice.
I love it.
Tasty.
Now I die.
Yeah. The Berserker 3 is able to see everything happening right now and is enraged and biting again at you, Verena. I rolled another 2. I'm not kidding. I think I rolled a 2 every single turn against you.
He did not. He did. No, well, no, you also rolled a nat 20. You just rolled a 2 every time he tried to bite me.
Well, they're multi-attacks.
Oh. I mean, I'm not going to complain.
But now it will compose itself after missing the bite. That's a 1. Oh my god. So he whiffs.
My
He
stalwart.
literally starts tumbling forward off the roof and is able to just misty step away before he hits the ground.
Hey, what the fuck,
Down
man?
to Cherry. And that's the end of his turn.
Aw.
Which brings us back to you, Verena.
Yes. Can I scale down the wall? Since I have the.
Yeah,
chronography?
with your abilities, yes.
Yeah. So how far down is it? Did you say?
From it's about 12 feet, so we'll call it 10.
So. And then how far is he from me? Move a little bit closer. And I am once again going to cast Deadly Deal.
Okay.
And throw a spectral card at this bitch that keeps trying to bite me. Never mind.
Did you hit me with the card? I'm sorry. Was I?
I didn't hit anything with the card.
I love how you're
It's just
apologizing.
discriminatory.
Did you hit me? I'm
discriminatory.
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's my fault. I should have been standing there.
Yeah.
All right.
Why,
anything
Ryan?
else?
Why did you cast me?
Yeah, you should be very thrilled that my rolls were cursed again. Done, your turn?
Yeah.
Nope.
Just pretend it didn't happen.
It's okay. Jerry, it's your turn.
Now that he is quite right behind me,
Yeah.
I still like almost robotically turn around and give myself steady aim again.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
It does, yeah.
No.
Can I get like a sprinkle of those rolls? Keep it interesting.
Can I?
That's 5 plus 5,
Okay.
10, and I get sneak attack because I had advantage, right?
Yep.
And so that's gonna be, all of it is 14.
Nice.
14 damage.
Very nice.
I'm just gonna quickly try to catch him. And that's the end of my turn.
Nice. That brings us back to Ira.
All right.
Finish it off.
I'm gonna try. Gonna move up to the wall, and I'm gonna just hurl a little firebolt at this one.
Okay.
And hope it burns him to a crisp.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. And then that's gonna be 5 fire damage.
Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Nymira, it's your turn now.
Jump over the wall.
Okay.
Yep, and just. How do you want me to do that? Like just.
So, I didn't do the jump one. So a standing jump would be half your strength as well. So as a standing jump, you could jump 10 feet. If you were to move at least 10 feet before, you could do a running jump, which would be 20. But
What if I just wanted to like parkour over it? Like parkour, just like one hand over, like jump with like one hand on the ledge.
okay. Give me an acrobatics check then.
Parkour. 17.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do it. You land on your feet. Just a little bit of a superhero pose, like a 3-point. Feet that down, hand up, but you're able to get down.
Okay, awesome. Jump right there. Then I will use my remain because that was 10-foot jump.
Okay.
So I have 20 feet left.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go right here. Was that my action to jump down?
No, it's just your movement to jump.
Okay. And then I will
You
be
just would
within
have
10
gone
feet
prone and lost your turn if you had failed.
That would have been really funny.
here.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping I was really hoping you would.
I think she would have. But the guy said otherwise. I'm going to just glaive the bitch.
Okay.
Or not. It's 9, 10. Oh well. 17.
That hits.
That'll be 3. That'll be 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Yep. Just gonna.
And yeah, it's stumbling bad and bleeding aggressively at this point. Estelle, to you.
All right. I'm just gonna do a casual lean on this wall as I take my next 2 pew pews.
Cool. Oh my god.
Oh
What
my
the
god.
fuck?
How do you want to do it?
Oh.
It's got 2 health.
Yeah, no, I just
I wanted my revenge.
at this point I just kind of see there's one guy left, and I just kind of do like a very casual about it. As I send a bullet through his brain.
Nice.
I was working on that.
And that will end combat.
Woo! We all in.
First combat done.
That was supposed to be significantly more difficult, but I think I landed 2 attacks the entire time, so.
Hey, you got me with a crit.
It
So.
was difficult. It was just your rolls. Please do not increase the level of difficulty for the remainders. Just roll better.
Probably gonna increase the difficulty a little bit.
No.
I'm getting there.
Two.
I think Estelle's last roll was higher than all my rolls combined for like my last 4 turns.
Whoopsies.
Well,
All right. So
Cherry is going to a bit like slowly, carefully walk up to Verena and silently take out her healer's kit.
Okay.
And like I could, if you
That would be very kind of you. Thank you.
okay.
Ashley's
It's gonna be you can roll 1 hit point die and regain it. That's
What
I
did hit
stitch
point
you up.
die of?
Ashley stitching Verena up. I think I'm gonna go up to Verena and I'm just gonna be like, so yeah, like appreciate the help, but like, why are you helping us? You know, like vampire on vampire actions got me just a little confused.
I'm no vampire.
Okay.
Cherry is silently as she's like threading the needle. Look, do you have fangs? Like
Yes.
she's going to look at okay. So she's just silently going to look at them like but doesn't say anything about it.
I think Verena sort of, because Cherry's being quite kind to her, she gives her a little smile to kind of show them off just a little bit.
the light that you have that you're using to sew is all of a sudden blocked by a very tall shadow as you kind of see someone very tall just kind of leaning over looking at what you're doing. Awkwardly close. Not saying anything.
Yeah, my chest stops rising, but I continue calmly stitching and focusing on my work, and I finish off and just kind of and like meet your
As you
eyes.
kind of look up, she squats down and she gets really close in your face. The eyes look better on you. And then just stands back up. And walks away.
Cherry's going to silently just walk away, but like that comment, she didn't like that comment, so.
I think we're supposed to be moving.
yeah, whenever you guys want, if you are following Milo's path towards the cathedral, it would be this way.
All right, then.
This is
I
kind
would
of like
definitely be-
the gate that opens, like this is the last gate, and then it would kind of open into the hill that the cathedral sits on. The only thing would be there's like some barricades in the way that are always there, but otherwise you're able to reach the cathedral.
I think I'm kind
Okay.
of keeping a bit of a distance from Estelle. Did not like the vampire comment.
I definitely would be keeping my eye on Verena.
I got my eye on you too.
You reach the cathedral. The cathedral is currently kind of it's a bit crazy at the moment. This is a place where supporters of the Ravo Rebellion are always welcome. A bit of a safe haven away from the peering eyes of the Crimson Court. The Count Viskov would never has attempted to cause any harm within this cathedral because he knows that if he does, it would be basically a declaration of war. But with what's happened today, is the safety of the cathedral the same that it's always been? Maybe not, but it's the only place that these people have. As you walk in, you see on the far end, Sister Abigail Florentina, kind of the priest of this cathedral, well known amongst those who support Ravo. Behind her sits this, well, not sits, this floating giant construct, seemingly watching her back, peering over every single person that's in this place. And as you walk in, you can feel it. Everyone but Estelle, you can kind of feel it. Almost just its cold eyes just gleaming at you, studying you. And you see this standing on the back side of this cathedral. Before you can really even get a chance to study it, you just hear, Estelle, what the fuck is happening? Excuse me. What is happening out there? And we'll take our break.
Ah!
The party had just finished fighting their way to the cathedral after the events at the Marla Gallows. The cathedral is, as we established earlier, a safe haven for those who support the Ravo Rebellion. Standing at the far end, Sister Abigail, a leader amongst those who support this rebellion. She is a contact for a lot of people within the Ravo army, and she passes along information. Until now, this cathedral had been basically protected. Viscount Warlaw would not attack it, as it would mean an act of war and could send Fallowheart into turmoil. That turmoil would potentially cause issue of him losing control of the city, whether it be to Ravo or the Burok Empire to the east. The cathedral is very tall, large, arching glass windows, always filled with candlelight that people can spot it from almost any part of the city. Out in front stands a few guards with simple weapons, mostly just to chase off any thugs who might get a bad idea about trying to impress the court. If a real attack were to come, those guards would be pretty much useless. This is a place where Estelle, you are familiar with, but the rest of you have never stepped foot in here. Some of you have seen it before and are aware of it, but you've never actually stepped foot in this cathedral. As you walk in with your party behind you, Sister Abigail calls out to you, Estelle. Estelle, what happened out there? And ushers you closer.
I'm gonna just rush in. Just be like, sister. And then she's asking me what happened. I'm like, well, okay, so we got the prisoners. We're good now. We killed some people. It was really fucking cool. We killed a lot of people. Yeah, but now I think that a lot of people are pissed off now because we kind of made a spectacle about it. And so it's kind of shit's kind of happening outside right now. But we got the prisoners.
Why don't you introduce me to your new friends? I see you've come back with more people than you left with.
Yeah, so these people actually kind of helped us. Well, 2 of them were the prisoners, and the rest of them helped with the prisoners. So in the back there, that's Brenna. Don't worry, she said she's not a vampire, clearly. And then we've got a really tall girl. That's I don't know if I actually got any of your names. If I just said Brenna's name, I definitely did not mean to.
You guys can see, behind Estelle, Sister Abigail is ushering you all forward.
Yeah, so we've got... I actually don't think I know any of your guys' names. Hi, I'm Estelle. Thanks for helping us out there. I know Ira. Ira's helping me do the mission. But yeah. We've got big, strong girl. She likes to throw people off of big roofs. It was really cool. You should have seen it. It was so cool.
In the middle of you trying to introduce her, she just puts her hand on your shoulder and is like, "Who did you kill?"
Well, that's a good question because there was a lot of people out there. There were some vampire berserkers. We didn't kill the vampire lady, I think, right? Wait, did we kill the vampire lady above table?
You don't know. What happened to
she's dead, she killed
Countess
herself.
Renata is something none of you have ever seen before.
That might have been my fault. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot all that happened. Yeah, so I would have explained that. Oh yeah, she bit into this badass over here, like with all like the stitches, like she like the patchwork doll over there, and she started growing like these maggots like in her mouth, and it started like growing black, like, and that's kind of when shit started hitting the fan.
And Sister Abigail again puts her hand like on you, just like, Estelle. And she looks around. She goes, we probably shouldn't discuss this here. All of you, follow me. And she's gonna kind of.
Where's Milo?
Oh, she'll.
Oh, he's here. Or
No, you say that, and she kind of like turns to you. You say Milo. You know him.
yeah, I do.
You must be Cherry. He told me you'd be coming. It's very nice to meet you.
She, like, it's a her voice kind of mismatches her face because it's like she sounds excited and then she remembers to look excited. She's like, oh, like he did. He talked about me.
He did.
Oh, yes, I'm Cherry. Hello.
It's nice to meet you. He spoke
nice
about
to
you in
meet
very high regards. It's a real pleasure.
He did.
Yes. But
She,
he did stop by quickly. He is an important asset in our fight. And he's needed elsewhere currently. But hopefully
oh,
he'll be back later. Or maybe tomorrow.
okay.
All
Because
of you,
her shoulders
please,
kind of sagged and
please.
then got excited again.
Follow me.
Okay.
No, it doesn't exactly have a name. It's just this being. It doesn't speak.
I think Estelle definitely would have given him a name, whether or not
Sure.
it stuck.
Yeah.
she said she kind of comes up and she just goes, Terrence, my boy.
And just a slow just a slow look down, and then looks back up.
Right, cool. Okay, yeah. I'll catch you later.
Before Abigail ushers you guys away, she's gonna walk up to you, Ira, and just be like, I have what he promised. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
And she's gonna walk you guys kind of like back, like into this back hall, away from like the main center cathedral that's open to everyone, and everybody's just kind of like it's a bit chaotic. You know, a lot of things are happening within the city right now. As much as she trusts the people in here, it's uncertain times, potentially war times. And if she's going to talk to about, you know, things that are happening and potential plans, she doesn't want to do it here. Follow me. I have somewhere for you. She leads you back out of the back of the cathedral, opens a door, a long hallway, stone. Stella, you've never been back here. But as you walk away, the commotion of the gathering center fades away. She opens a door. You can stay here if you'd like. This is a safe house that we've used for very important members of our rebellion. And she opens a door. And you find yourself in a rare situation in Fallowheart. A quiet, warm, comfortable living area. There should be enough beds for everyone. Get yourself settled. Take a moment. I'll be back, and then we can talk. So,
I would give her like a little bow and be like, thank you, sister.
I will leave Terrence
as she like glances at Estelle.
I love Terrence.
I just do a big smile and she says, use the Terrence's name.
In the hallway to keep you safe. I'll be back soon. So you guys are free to kind of just mingle amongst yourselves. You can use this to, this is a place currently in your current situation. You can come here and rest. This is a safe place for you. You can take your short rest. You can take a quick rest. You can take your long rest. In this place, as long as the cathedral is safe, as long as you can make it to the cathedral, you can use this room to take your rest without having to worry about anything happening.
Estelle, you and your sister do not look alike at all.
Yeah, I get that a lot. So we're not actually related by blood. She's kind of the sister of the chapel. So we're
How is she related to the chapel?
it's a figure of speech, dear. So we're all joined by religion, by the Lady Vengeance is what bonds us as family. So yeah,
Are you related to this Lady Vengeance as well?
She kind of pauses at that, and she kind of gets a little like, for a moment she just stiffens up a little bit, and she just says, "Yeah, in a way." Anyways, guys, make yourself at home. So I do realize that I kind of invited you all into. Well, this isn't really my home. I've never actually been to this part before. But okay, anyways, I don't think I ever got you guys' names. I'm Estelle. Thanks for helping Ira and I with our little mission. What are your guys' names?
I am Nymira.
Like Nightmare?
No, Nymira.
Okay.
But I think you got mine. I'm Cherry. Hi. Hello.
I don't think I did, but it's a pleasure, Cherry. You're adorable. You were awesome out there.
Oh. Cherry's very taken aback by the compliments. And she kind of, oh, thank you. And starts kind of backing away.
And then I look at Brenna and I go, what about you, not vampire?
She sort of sighs. She doesn't find any humor in the not vampire comment, and she just kind of looks at Estelle. Her face is pretty thinly veiled annoyance. And she just kind of stares at her and just says, Verena.
Ooh, that's a pretty name.
Begins to follow Cherry. Ignores your comment.
Yeah.
Follows Cherry.
Yeah, I said your name's pretty.
I think she is a vampire. I don't know why she would lie.
I'm not a vampire.
She does I'm kind of say quietly to Nymira, but Brenna probably definitely does hear it. I'm gonna say, yeah, she does give vampire vibes, so.
Verena's gonna sort of turn around as you say that and fling one of her cards into the ground at your foot. And it's just gonna stick there. This spectral card that's almost a blood red. And she's gonna lock eyes with Estelle and be like, I will not tell you again. I am not
tries to pick up
one
the
of
card.
them.
I would say Estelle doesn't flinch at the card, but I would say you see kind of the blunderbuss on my left, the darker one, kind of flare up a little bit. But I'm just gonna smile. I'm just gonna say, well, clearly you're not. I mean, you helped us kill them.
I'm gonna try and pick up the card. Is it can you actually pick it up, or is it
It's spectral, it's not. I'm the only person that can hold them, I would assume.
Nymira tries to pick it up and it goes through and tries again. And it was like,
your hand would just go through it.
Yeah, just like trying to pick it up and just you have weird cards.
And she's just gonna with just a little swish of her hand, the card just kind of dissipates.
I would probably go to the bathroom because I think the Countess messed my neck up pretty bad. I'd assume.
Probably.
So I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, take out my surgical tools, and like gently just stitch myself up. It's not like because I'd assume it just looks like holes. There's no bleeding or anything, but it's like
Yeah, just
holes
Yeah.
in their throat. Yeah. So she just gonna like a couple of stitches, and she's gonna like I don't know. Are we taking like a rest or?
Yeah, it's at this point like late afternoon. Probably I'd say around 5.
Yeah, do we feel like we need a
Yeah.
I know I could get some hit points back with the short rest if we wanted to do that.
I'm okay with that.
Nymeara's just looking at all of the opening the
also
door,
like
looking and
that.
closing it, opening the door, looking in, closing it. Just like whoop, whoop.
All right. Then, what can we do during a short? Sorry, I don't remember the
What?
rules. We can do like some basic stuff during a short rest.
So for this campaign, a short rest is 6 hours. You need to sleep for at least 4 and do no more than 2 hours of light activities such as reading, talking, eating, or standing watch. Short rest can occur in any location where you can sleep without interruption. This place works fine for that.
Yeah.
You regain half your hit point die. You regain a number of hit point dice equal to half of your total number of hit point dice. You can spend your hit point dice as well. After you regain your dice, you can spend 1 or more to regain hit points. You would lose an exhaustion level and like any ability, weapon, gear, any of that stuff that would recharge in short rest, you get that back.
Okay.
I guess.
So if a short rest, if it's 6 hours, as opposed to if we could just quick rest for an hour, do we feel like we want to spend that much time short resting, or do we think we'd be okay with a quick
I
rest?
wanted to ask. I'm okay with quick rest. I don't know how
Same.
you guys are feeling.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm kind of nervous to take more time than needed,
Same.
considering
Yeah.
questions are.
Yeah.
A quick rest is just an hour, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. All right, Chase, just gonna sit down on the armchair for an hour.
Brenna's gonna join you.
So quick rest is you can spend 1 or more of your hit point dice to regain hit points, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, let me.
You don't-
Okay.
You don't need to sleep. It's just basically an hour of any sort of like
Leisure
restful,
time. Yep.
yes, reading, talking, eating. You can sleep. So about an hour goes by, and a knock on the door. It opens up. It's Sister Abigail again, and she just grabs you, Ira, and she's like, "If I could just a moment, please." And she's gonna take you in here. She's gonna reach into a pocket and pull out an amulet. The amulet that you recognize that Milo offered to you when he approached you for your help to save Cherry. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this does. But Milo said it belongs to you. And as she hands it to you, what you see is this cracked stone marble brick, as if it's like a piece of a building. But it's not one solid chunk of building. There's cracks, there's little tiny chasms of a different plane, kind of similar to what your body looks like, where chunks of this are missing and they just glow with this ethereal purple prism. When you grab it, it almost feels like a home to you for a second. Not your first home, but a home that you sought or someone in your family sought. but it feels powerful. And it feels like you're meant to have this. So I'm going to add a little something to your inventory.
Parents.
Secret things. Namira, how close are you sitting?
She's sitting on the very corner of the couch,
Okay.
with her knees all the way up because trying to sit normally, but her knees are all the way up to her chest, just kind of like a little bit watching to see how y'all are sitting, trying to mimic it in a way, but failing miserably. She just the girl.
Legs for days.
After she hands you
Mhm.
this amulet, do you go to put it on?
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a smile, say thank you, sister, and then put it right on.
As it goes over your head and you put it on, it's almost like it just immediately bonds to you. And you feel this magical power. This amulet gives you a +1 to your sorcery, spell, attack rolls, and save DC. But there's a new spell, a new magic that you can feel, almost like it's always been a part of you, or it's been a part of you since you found magic. But this amulet is just the tool that lets you cast this. It's in your prepared spells. You may cast it once a day for free. You can read what it does. It's a homebrew spell.
I get scared when DMs give gifts because that means things are gonna get harder.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, Raggy.
Sister Abigail thanks you for your help with Milo and just gives you a nod and walks out. Walks out into this room and looks at you, Estelle. And goes, Estelle, may I borrow you for a minute?
Why, of course, sister. And I kind of push myself off the wall that I'm leaning against, and I proceed to follow her.
Sister Abigail leads you down a different direction of this hallway. A hallway still that's unfamiliar to you. But it ends up coming back out to the main cathedral. But this time there's nobody there. Everybody that the commotion seems to have cleared out somehow within an hour. She goes up to the chair behind the altar, whispers a few words, and the chair shifts forward. Please, follow me. So there's a stairway that's been revealed. You walk down this hallway, or this stairwell, that just seems to kind of go on for too long. How deep under this cathedral, and what is down here that needs to be so secret? Eventually, the stairway ends and opens into a large room lit up by torchlights. At the far end, a sarcophagus, a tomb, sealed on all ends, but almost as if a liquid has been dripped over the back half. Behind the tomb, a small statue, an emblem that you would recognize. A sword with a sun beaming from it. The symbol of the Lady of Vengeance. She looks back at you, and there's a different demeanor on her face. It's where Sister Abigail is always very friendly and outgoing and smiling to everyone, to be as welcoming as possible. It's much more serious now. Estelle, a
lot of things are about to change. This cathedral has protected us and so many for so long. But I fear that war is happening. I'm afraid that the court won't deem us safe anymore. I think they're going to come for the cathedral. I think they're going to try to snuff out Ravo as soon as possible. I've known you for a bit now. And you've earned your trust in me. And you've earned your trust in the rebellion. You've always worked alone for the most part. But now that you've brought some people back who seem capable, I want you to lead them. But I want to give you a cause, a deeper cause, to lead them. And she's going to walk over to this tomb. If you can help the rebellion take control of Fallowheart to free the people of this city, I can give you a piece of you that you've lost. You and I are not as different as you think. And as she's standing away from you, looking at this tomb, she undresses her head piece. She's always worn like very proper church clothes, covered mostly head to toe. She lets out this long, dark hair, places it on the tomb, unbuttons her shirt a bit. Pulls off the long draping dress. And as she does, you see the skin of her back. And you notice 2 arcing scars. She turns to you. A small knife in hand, approaches you, makes a small cut on her hand, reaches out to your face. Estelle, the Lady Vengeance calls for us. When we fell, our purpose was not done. And as she pulls it away, her blood gold dripping off your face. You've always called me sister, but you never knew how close you were. Then she'll turn back towards the tomb, cut it again, and drip a little bit on the edge of it. If you help me, I can give you this. And what you would see as Terrence, like this energy shoots from the tomb. And you see another guardian. These are Soma's guardians, granted to those who do the most in her name. She turns to you. Kill Viscount Warlov. And I think these wings, they might not go to you, but they would still belong to you.
I think for the first time in like a really long time, Estelle is just at a loss for words. Um, like, but in the end, like she will like dead serious, like look at Sister Abigail and be like, "Your will be done. The Viscount. I will bring you the Viscount's head."
Good. But you're not ready for that. There are creatures and people that work for him. Weaker than him. He's too strong for you. But we can weaken him step by step. We can turn each neighborhood of this city against the court. And when it's time to take him, you will have Fallowheart's blessing, my blessing, and Lady Somya's blessing. Find the Gravekeeper. Find what lies in his mausoleum. He terrifies the citizens of this city. Nobody's allowed to mourn their dead. He takes them for the court. The court makes them theirs. The graveyard is southeast of the Marla. It's close. You know where it is. Most people don't dare go in there. But you can't miss the Gravekeeper. He wears a giant coffin on his back and drags a shovel with him wherever he goes. He's passive if you don't engage with him. But those who step over the bounds of his graveyard have never been known to escape that graveyard. Some have tried to kill him before. They thought they succeeded, but he always came back. Something lies within the mausoleum. Something connected to the city beneath. Go there. Find out what it is. Break the curse. Kill the Gravekeeper.
My lady, are we confident he could be killed after going down to the mausoleum? Otherwise, with all due respect, this is a suicide mission.
There are no certainties. But I know what lingers on our surface is not what powers the Gravekeeper. Every night, we know he enters the mausoleum, and we know he's bound to something. The city below is connected somehow to him, and I believe secrets of the court. Take your new friends and let this rebellion roar. Let it take over Fallowheart. Free these people in Lady Vengeance's name. There is great power within you. I want to reward you for your work.
With that, she's just gonna look at Sister Abigail and just say, I'll do whatever it takes to bring back Lady Vengeance's honor.
She's going to put both her hands, kind of caress your head a little bit, and just lean her forehead onto yours, onto your mask. And just, thank you, sister. And she'll turn back around
get dressed. Again. Just grab a cloth. She'll wipe your face. Wipe her hands. We probably shouldn't keep your new friends waiting. I hope they're getting along.
I just be like, yeah. I hope they're doing well too. And shall we go back?
Let us. She'll lead you back.
Right before we open the doors back, like I stop. I take like a deep, like I'm shaking like a little bit, but like I take a deep breath. And then I open those doors and I'm like, hey.
Okay. So you walk back in. Anybody here been up to anything interesting over the last, little, probably about, we'll say 30 minutes or so?
Yeah, we played strip poker.
Oh,
No, I'm
nice.
kidding.
Just Abigail walk in like, oh, the irony.
Nymeira's losing somehow.
Not much to take off.
Exactly.
Cherry's probably wasn't doing much, just quietly observing. She, not because she's trying to like keep her distance, but she didn't really know what to say, so it's just like awkwardly or very stiffly sitting on the armchair and looking at you guys.
All right.
I think
Nymeira
Verena
is
was just
mimicking kind of the energy that
sitting.
is the room and just trying to like
It's not the happiest of energies in here.
well just trying to see how everyone else is sitting, adjust her position to see if she's matching that. She definitely has kept an extra, she keeps staring at you, Cherry, just like, and you know she's looking directly into your eyes, but not in like an uncomfortable like too long of a stare, just kind of like every now and then, like just like
Yeah.
but she has not moved. She's still sitting there very uncomfortably because no one else has moved. So she is staying there as well.
Brenna's
Ira's
just been
just
sitting there playing with her flute. Not playing anything, just kind of holding it, looking at it. And just looking at something on it that no one else can really see.
Ira's just been thinking about her new amulet. She probably has it tucked in so that nobody else really sees it. But she's like pondering.
It's very somber in here.
We're very, very chill with fun energy, guys.
Yeah, we're all happy. Everyone's happy, right?
So Abigail will approach you guys and be like, well, it's good to see that everyone is getting along. I know many of you don't, well, almost none of you really know each other all that well. It can be hard to trust those that we don't know, but I am trusting you. Revo
Mistake.
needs you. After what happens today, you are all enemies of Soma and the court. They will come for you. They will try to find you. And if they do, you will have to fight your way out. I will do everything I can to give you the support of the rebellion. But the time has come for us to weaken the court. I've given Estelle a mission. I trust that you all will join her. If you don't, this cathedral will no longer be safe for you. Tomorrow, or tonight, it's your choice. You will enter the graveyard on the southeast side of the city. You will enter the
graveyard?
mausoleum, and you will find what curse binds the gravekeeper, and you will kill him. Cherry, when she says gravekeeper, you perk up a little bit. This is an entity that you have encountered before. How are you reacting in this moment to what she has tasked you with?
I'm going to ask, like, Has he done something? Why are we to kill him?
The Gravekeeper is under the control, or at least the order, of Viskov Warlock, the head count that rules Fallowheart. The Gravekeeper takes innocent bodies, no time for families to mourn, and those bodies are then used as soldiers for the Crimson Court.
Oh,
People are
Sure.
losing their loved ones, not once, but twice. Ravo supporting families losing children before they even get to bury them on their own. The Gravekeeper comes kicking their door in, grabbing and dragging their children to the graveyard for the court to turn. They watch their children perish, and then they watch their children fight for everything they oppose. If you can stop the Gravekeeper, you can stop a source of the court's army. I don't know what you'll find in the mausoleum. Whatever you do, make sure whatever prowls the surface of the graveyard and this city is destroyed by whatever means you find necessary.
Harry's shoulders kind of sag under the realization that there's a lot at stake and that there's no way to do it more diplomatically. She doesn't protest any further.
I suggest that you get
Right.
some rest. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, kind of like above table maybe. Does Nymira know about the rebellion? Like, is she aware of everything, or is this just kind of like blah blah blah, backstory? Blah,
From
blah, blah?
what she currently knows, she's learning kind of about the rebellion as today is happening.
Okay, so she really only knows this one side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you saw what one side did,
Yeah.
at the Gallows.
I mean, like personally only knows this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The side that saved you from execution. Yeah.
Yeah. Sister Abigail will I suggest you get a little bit of rest and head there at night. The streets are dangerous at night, but you won't be seen. He enters the mausoleum every night. Go there, find out what's in there, break the curse, kill him, do whatever needs to be done. This is the first step. I'm trusting you. This city is trusting you. We will be fighting a war out in the open. I need you guys to do things a bit more secret. And she'll look at you, Ira, and be like, and you, wield your magic with confidence. Use it. Yep.
Oh, she'll just give her a nod.
Take some time. Go at night. Report back tomorrow when you're done. If you succeed, you will be rewarded. She'll turn and leave.
Putting a lot of trust into some stranger she just met.
People make stupid decisions when they're desperate.
So you're saying trusting you guys is a stupid decision, is what you just said.
We don't know each other.
I know you should have a little more respect for the Sister Abigail, especially when she's trusting you with a very important mission for the rebellion.
You show me no respect. Why should I show any to you or yours?
I'm not asking you to show me respect. I'm asking you to show respect to the lady who just gifted you a room, a place to stay, like basically pulled you from the rebellion.
I didn't
Show
ask
her a
for
little
that.
respect. Okay, then what are you doing here? Why did you follow us if you didn't ask for this?
Curiosity.
Okay, well, you're welcome to head out if you didn't ask for this.
Perhaps I want to see
Can
where
we-
it continues to go.
Shelly really doesn't like this energy, so she's going to slowly go into a different room.
Nymira's gonna stand up and she's gonna kind of go really, really close to Estelle. Very awkwardly close, just kind of standing, looking down, just kind of being like, I have nowhere else to go. And then just walk into the other room.
After that, I'm going to, since someone else has taken the nice big bedroom over here, I'm going to help myself.
Ira's gonna join Cherry down in this room.
Cherry is
Fun is not even
surprised,
a
but pleasantly. I think she's probably gonna stay in her chair. Cherry loves her chairs. God.
Cherry chair.
Chair E.
So it's the mission is in hours, right? We have to wait till
Yeah, you
sundown.
probably have
Till
about
night.
3 to 4 hours. You probably have about 3 hours now until like sundown, like dusk. You probably want to wait like a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, for night. So we technically could have like a short rest if we need it, or do we just want to?
You could
have
take
a
you could
quick
take
rest?
enough time to short rest.
I don't know how you guys are feeling. I'm alright with both quick and short rest.
Same.
During that time.
I'm also okay with both.
I don't think I'll get anything back from a short rest anyway.
You could take this time to either relax, try to build trust, get to know anyone better. But if you are just kind of passively waiting here to kill time until it's dark out, we'll say that a few hours go by. You all relax, do your own things. The door opens. Abigail walks in and just goes, "It's time." And that's where we're going to end session 1.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude!
But I just want to say I really appreciate you guys. Thank you again so much for hanging out. And we will see you guys soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.